Marlena will decide to have some devilish fun with the people of Salem by raising the dead. In the square, Johnny insists to Allie he didn't manipulate the Ouija board. She doesn't believe it when the board spells out that John is in the crypt. Johnny thinks they should check it out for themselves, but Allie wants no part of it. Still in her devil costume, Mardevil grabs John by the throat in the crypt. She plans to tell everyone that he died overseas on a business trip and squeezes his neck. John tries to get through to Doc, urging her to fight for their love. Mardevil squeezes harder. Johnny approaches the crypt, but it's locked. He notes there used to be a key there. He pounds on the door, calling out for Lucifer. Mardevil hears and knocks John out. Marlena walks out to talk to Johnny. He's confused why she's there and why she's dressed in a devil costume. She says she was just walking by and found the key. He also wore the costume for him in his movie. When Johnny tries to enter the crypt, Mardevil grabs his arm. There's a rat in there. She locks the door and asks why he's there. He tells her the Ouija board pointed him in this direction. Johnny asks if he can take a picture of his grandmother in the devil costume. He explains Allie doesn't believe in the supernatural and he wants to prove the devil was there. He hears a noise coming from inside, as John rattles his chains trying to free himself. Marlena brushes it off and tells Johnny she'll catch up with him later. He leaves. Sierra finds Ben at Jordan's grave. She says she would have come with him. He knows Jordan tormented her. He didn't want to put her through that. She wonders if he worries their baby will turn out like her. He can't deny he's worried, but he knows Sierra's love will shine through. She's creeped to by the cemetery and suggests they meet Belle and Sean at the pub. He feels better after saying what he needed to Jordan. Ben takes Sierra's hand as they walk away. Wind blows leaves off Jordan's headstone. Sean jumps out in a monster mask, scaring Belle at home. She tells her husband about Marlena dressing up as the devil and supporting Johnny's movie. The pub, Sean, Belle, Ben and Sierra talk about Abe's condition. Sierra mentions they were with Jake right before the shooting. Sean questions Ben and Sierra about Jake's behavior. Ben remains vague about his friend's state of mind. Ben and Sierra then catch Belle and Sean up on their honeymoon. They add they're trying to have a baby. Ben talks about overcoming his fears about procreating. In fact, Marlena has been helping him and even encouraging them to have a baby. Belle's curious about that, but they leave when Sean starts yawning. Once alone, Sierra notes to Ben she hasn't been feeling well. She pulls out a pregnancy test and heads to the bathroom to take it. Ben nervously waits for her at the table. She returns. A grin spreads across her face. She holds out the pregnancy test and says, "We're having a baby." Ben grabs her and swings her around. He loves that they're about to have a baby together. He wraps his arms around her and kisses her. Back at home, Belle thinks it's strange Marlena is so invested in Ben and Sierra having a baby. Sean thinks she's always been interested in Ben's well-being, but Belle thinks her mother is overly invested. Tony finds Anna engrossed in Johnny's script at the DeMare mansion. She tells him Midge is acting in the movie, which means Tony can invest now. She also thinks he should play Tony in the movie and she'll play Kristen. He pours himself a drink. He isn't keen on reliving his family's history. She suggests they get Johnny to rewrite Tony and Kristen's love story so they live happily ever after, just like them. Tony thinks that would water down the story. Anna suggests they work on a scene together before they pitch their involvement to Johnny. He talks about first coming to Salem 40 years ago. A lot has happened, but the most wonderful thing was falling in love with her. She calls herself a lucky woman. Tony knows the smartest thing he did was marry her. He flashes back to their life together. He calls her the light of his life. They kiss. Mardevil walks through the cemetery to be among the dead. She sees Jordan's grave, noting Ben's been there. She says soon Jordan won't be the only bad seed in the family. Wind blows. She says little Allie Horton doesn't believe in the supernatural. She'll just have to make her a believer. She stands in front of Charlie's headstone and says, "Rise up Charlie Dale and prove to Allie my powers are real." The hand emerges from the ground. Mardevil cackles.